Welcome in, everybody, to another daily Japanese study video where I study Japanese every single day and I bring you and Twitch along for the ride. Today, we're going to do 4 articles in NHK News Web Easy. Once again, I'm taking it a little easy. Maybe tomorrow we'll up it and try doing some Shin-Chan before doing our weekly recap, which currently, the weekly recap is okay, yes, I spelt it wrong. I'm sorry. One word. Solme. Verification or proof. So that's the only new word we've gotten so far. Well, let's see if we get some more in these next 4 articles here. Okay. Yeah, we got to get one about snow. So let's get it out of the way. Yuki ga tsuzuku yuki o katatsukeru toki wa kiotsukete. We're recording right now, Helga, is why. Once we're done with the recording, it all gets turned back on. So they're saying, hey, take care when you're cleaning up the snow in Japan. 日本海側などで雪がついています。30日の午後6時には、let's see here, 新潟県の魚目町で雪が、見てる、that's wait, really? 2 meters. So 1 meter is roughly 3.28 feet, because it's kind of close to a yard. So typically, if you kind of think 1 yard, so 2 yards plus in here. It's a sizable amount. Yeah, this is talked about the snowfall that they got over there. So in Niigata Prefecture, in the city of Uomema, they got 2 meters and 73 centimeters accumulated. So this tsumotemas is accumulation here. So 青森市では1ミトル57センチ積もってます。So there they had quite a bit as well. Last week you got 19 inches. Well, this right here is like 27. And meter being like a yard, you're looking at 36-ish right here. So this is some substantial snowfall. That like over 36 inches of snow accumulating up here. いろいろなところでいつもの年の2倍以上になってます。So in some places this is 2 times more than they typically get. That's what I'm reading this as, but let's double check myself here. I always like to verify. Many places it's more than double the usual amount for this time of the year. Yes, okay. Okay. Whoa. I couldn't. 北海道から北陸地方は雪が続きそうです。It seems that the snow is going to continue. And this is them warning you to be safe, is the bottom bit here. So let's look at this. 雪を片付けるときは、ヘルメットなどをつけて安全に気をつけてください。So please take care for your safety. And put a helmet or something on when you're clearing snow. So they must have a decent amount of injuries from like snow dropping on roofs to people. So, but yeah, they've been getting a substantial amount throughout there. Like, substantial. Whew. All right. This next one, I see police in a crime scene, so that's never a good sign. It annoys you that wearing a helmet uses... Yeah, because they were doing, like, attaching it there instead of the... Oh, gosh, it's like kabaru or something. Now I got... wear hat. No, it's not going to give it to me. That's fine. That's fine. To wear on one's head, I guess, is the way I gotta phrase it. It's kaburu. Okay, it was kaburu. Nice. Nice. I remembered a thing. All right, what do we got here? 東京で4億円とされる事件. That's a lot of money. So oku, if you are not familiar with it, is 100 million. So this is 400 million yen. And then we have horareru here. Fenwick's China that kabaru has the same kanji as omuru, where most of the time it means kabaru, but once in a blue moon you'll see komuru that uses the same kanji, and it means to receive or suffer damage. So 400 million yen to USD. In today's money, that is $2.5 million. So, it's a sizable chunk of change. Okay. So, let's see here. What's going on with this? 29日の夜、東京で4億円以上のお金が取られる事件。So, 取られる、取る、take. They took it. 事件 is like incident. がありました. So, there was an incident where money was taken that's over 400 million yen in Tokyo on the night of the 29th. They're like, everybody's cold, so nobody's out. It's safe for us to sneak in and steal a ton of money. Ugh. Let's see where and what and how. 警察によると、東京の台東区、so the ku is a region in Tokyo. Taito is the prefecture there. De, you know it was Majima? Probably. So, 東京の台東区で、29日の午後、9時半頃、Gonin. Is it just Go? It is Gonin. Sometimes they do weird stuff when it's people, but I think that's just for 1 and 2, right? Fari futari, and then after that, it's just number nin. I'm sure there's exceptions, but like I think that's the pattern. So, Gonin ga kuruma ni スーツケースを運んでました。ゴニのスプレーをかけられて、スーツケースを取りました。Wait, so this is spray, like they're spraying something. So they sprayed something over the suitcase? Is that what I'm getting here? Oh, that's okay. Let's look at this. I have to double check myself here. The 5 were sprayed and had their suitcase. Oh, 5 people. I thought this was talking about the robbers. The robbers were carrying 5 suitcases, but it's the 5 people that were apparently robbed. Okay, so that paints this in a different light, what I read up here. So, 5人が車にスーツケースを運んでました. So 5 people were transporting suitcases in a car. That's what this is saying. I took this to be talking about how the 5 people escaped with cash, but that's not what this was getting at. Okay, this is setting up who was stolen from. Okay, so 5人はスプレーをかけられてスーツケースを取られました。取った3人は車で逃げてきました。So, they got away via car, essentially. 5人はスーツケースの中に4億2000万円入っていて、 Monkon ni. Monkon. Monkon. I don't know this. Monkon. Oh. Oh, Hong Kong. That's not Mon. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, that's on the internet now. Hong Kong. Hong Kong に運ぶ予定だったと話してました。So they're saying that they're preparing to transport it to Hong Kong, all this money here. Whew! That is some cash right there. Dang. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and, while we're here, let's do this one too, just to make sure that we're getting it. The 5 notice of this food contain 420 million yen and were intended to be transported to Hong Kong. Yeah. If you had that much money, you'd be rich and you'd go to Starbucks. You could finally afford more Starbucks. この事件のつく後近くで男性が車には寝られる事故がありました。警察はスーツケースを取った3人が事故を起こして逃げたと考えています。Okay. Take a quick sip here. There's a bit there that I didn't quite get. So we have この事件のつく後. So this is like shortly after, essentially. It's because すぐ and then 後, which can be like later, after. So すぐ right away, shortly. すぐ後, right? So shortly after this incident, which is what the この事件 here is meaning. 近くで so nearby, essentially, in the vicinity. Dansei, a guy, ga kuruma ni, in towards a car or at a car. This is just the direction of an action. Ni wa nerareru jiko ga arimashita. There was an incident. Nerareru. What, like sleeping in a car? Okay. Nearby, there is a man sleeping in a car. See, I'm wondering if this isn't neru, just because I'm like, okay, what does a man sleeping in a car have to do with this? There's an accident nearby where a man was struck by a car. So this isn't neru, to sleep, to neru, to thicken a pace, to train to drill, to walk in procession, neru, to parade. Okay, there's that. Here's a different neru. Temper. Nope. None of that seems. There's a bunch of. That's not wa nerare. Oh, it's hareru, which means to hop, but also to run over with a car. Oh! I misread that ha as wa. I read that as niwa, and it's ni hanerareru. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that is my first time seeing haneru.
Haneru.
Okay. Hey, we got a new word. Awesome. Haneru. To hit, to knock down, like with a car. To reject, to eliminate, to exclude. To flip, to splatter. To stick up, to curl up. To pronounce as a syllabic nasal. I see. But also we have this haneru. Which can mean, I wonder if it's just like swapping out this and they're kind of like used the same way. To jump, to leap. Okay. We'll do it with this kanji first then. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is always good when we get a new word. That's the whole point of this, you know? Haneru. Not that one. We want the one that has, okay, I'm just gonna copy it. Copy that. Paste here. Yep. Paste there. Oh, how do I? There we go. Okay. Haneru. Hey, I'm always happy. Hiku sometimes means to run over with a car too. I guess I can kinda see that, but okay. All right, well, let's get this one in. So to hit with a car. Now I know how to say help, I've been hit with a car in Japanese. Of course, in reality, if that happens, I'll just say ah, because I was just hit by a car in Japan. And I'm probably in a lot of pain because of the car. You've never seen it? Yeah, it does say kana there. I need to bold that. There we go. Okay. And then we'll do this because it's now like kind of a separate way. How do you say Hatsune Miku in Japanese? You're not going to believe this, Helga. It's Hatsune Miku. You say haneru with the kanji for hop, but when it's run over with a car, it's always been in kana. Oh, okay, fair enough. Eliminate. Okay. And then we'll do another one here to refuse. And once you get down to like this, I'm gonna do like just one more meaning to splash. To splatter. You know, I guess it meaning splatter and hit by a car could be a mildly morose meaning, huh? Okay. And don't forget to put it into our weekly recap. So I'm going to go down here, paste that. There we go. Haneru. And then hit by a car. I'll just write kana there for the sake of it. All right, nice. We got a new thing. And I'm also going to do the other haneru while we're here, because there's no reason not to. Haneru, right here, haneru. I'll do haneru. Apparently I already have that. Oh, yeah, because we got it when we were trying to figure out words to describe Mario. Hello.
Hello, Father.
Yes.
I wanted to show you what I get in the package.
Okay. That is a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll have to look at that in more detail later when I'm not recording, because that's a lot. That's a lot.
I hope so. For $2,000, I really hope so.
Alright. Okay. Hanerareru. Because the man was hit by the car. He wasn't hitting with the car, right? You hit Jesus, okay. 警察はスーツケースを取った3人近く。Oh yeah, we already did that bit. この後、羽田空港の駐車場でも Okay. Haneda Kuko, which is the Haneda Airport, right in the center of Tokyo. Basically, it's out on the bay. Chushajo is a parking lot. Demo. So this is also at a parking lot in the airport. 2億円ぐらいが入ったスーツケースを運んでいた男性がスプレーをかけられ I don't know why かけられ is hit my tongue weird. かけられました。お金は取られませんでした。Okay. So, same thing. So this looks like a well-coordinated thing because it went off here and here. Okay. 警察は台東区の事件と関係があると考えて調べてます。So they're investigating it. Have a good night, Helga. Thanks for stopping by. They're investigating it and they're thinking about the cause of what's going on here. And we also have kankei, which is the relationship and the connection here. So they're seeing, is there a relationship? We're investigating. It seems like there's a relationship because they happened at the exact same time, roughly. All right. What is our next one here? 日本で働く外国人は、 257万人。今までで一番多い。So currently, the high this this is the highest number of foreigners currently in Japan working with 257 10,000 people. Okay, so there's a lot of people working in Japan. That seems about right. I assume most of them are in like Osaka and Tokyo area, which is also true for Japanese people. 去年、日本で働く外国人が今までで一番多くなりました。So, 今までで is really fun to say. 今までで. So, this is up till now, as of now, like to this moment. Ichiban is most, or best, but in this case we're using it like most. Ichiban oku narimashita. So it has become the absolute most up to this point foreigners working in Japan. That makes sense because I don't know if they know this, but the world's population it keeps going up. So this should be of no surprise. There's typically more people around. 日本で働く人の4で、right? 4で1%. That's not true in Japan? What are you talking about? There's more people around. There's more foreigners around now. They just said it. I guess more of them are working now? Oh, Japan's overall population is going down. But it's de, right? 4で1%です。国によると、yeah, they have almost a percent population decline per year. Yeah. Ugh. I get it. When you're overworked that much, you don't have a lot of free time to do things. Like go on dates, fall in love, have a life. So, and you probably don't want to bring someone into that type of environment. You know? 国によると、so according to the country, 去年10月、日本で働く外国人は257万人でした。前の年より12% ぐらい増えました。So that's an increase of around 12% than this time last year. So the previous year is what they're saying here. For, what was it, October? Yeah, 10月. So, right, October? Yeah. So, a 12% increase is quite a substantial amount, I will say. 一番多いのは welcome it, Edgar. ベトナムから、oh, Vietnam, ベトナムから来た人で、okay, so that's the number one increase apparently is folks from Vietnam coming into Japan. Okay. 60万人でした。That's a sizable amount of people. Okay. 次は中国で43万人. Okay. So after that we have China and then Philippines. Philippine. Okay.
フィリピン
Yeah, okay. It took me a second there. フィリピンが26万人. Okay. And then we have Nepalが23万人. And then Indonesiaが22万人でした. Okay. So it seems like most of their immigration is coming from Southeast Asia, which makes sense because that's where they're at, right? They're right there. So that makes sense. 特に増えてるのは 病院やお年寄り, so hospitals and old people, right? お年寄り is old person. Yep, click, click. That's how you pronounce that. の施設、ホテルやレストラン、あ建物を建てる仕事です。Okay, so they're saying they're particularly increasing in hospitals and elder care, hotels, restaurants, and construction. 働く人が足りないところで増えています。Okay. 働く人, people that work, okay, が、足りない. So 足りない is insufficient. So the number of people working is increasingly insufficient in places. So I'm sure like more nationalist folks will look at this as this is bad. The jobs for the Japanese. Considering there's substantially less Japanese and the ones that are there are at a substantially older age, this almost feels like this is a stopgap based on this last sentence here. So I don't live there and I have no opinions. Let's go to the next one. Let's what is this, an airport? I don't know. Let's look at this. 中国の春節の休み、日本に来る人は減りそう。Oh, okay. So we'll work through this one here, but it looks like the amount of folks coming, excuse me, the number of folks that are coming to Japan for this specific holiday here, Shinsetsu, Lunar New Year. So the number of Chinese folks coming to Japan, Hirisol here. Fenwick's chiming in with, they're drastically increasing the requirements for permanent residency, talking about things like going to require JLT N2 or higher. Oh, beautiful. Love you.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, goodbye. Talking about doing things like going to require JLT N2 or higher, instituting a cultural exam, etc. Okay, so they're like, we have substantially less Japanese people, and we don't have enough people to actually fill the workforce. What's the solution here? Let's make it so it's even harder for people to live here that aren't born here. It seems like a win-win for everybody involved, honestly. Okay, so let's continue on here. But yeah, it seems they're decreasing the number of people that are coming to Japan for Lunar New Year. Okay, so let's do this. 中国では来月春節. So 春節 is Lunar New Year. Okay. 春節の長い休みがあります. So there's a long holiday next month for Lunar New Year. Okay, Lunar New Year. I know, doesn't it like kind of move through the year? Because obviously it's not lined up with the solar calendar. So I guess currently it's going to be in February. Okay. たくさんの人がふるさとに帰ったり、旅行に行ったりします. So lots of people がふるさと. So ふるさと, hometown, birthplace, old town. 帰ったり, they're returning. So they're returning to their hometowns and they're going on trips. 中国の政府は来月からの40日間に95億人が出かけると言ってます. Okay, let's work through that one because I'm not great with some of these. So the Chinese government, 中国の政府, right? We have 政府, government, は Raigetsu, next month. Futsuka, right here. So we have our second day of the month, kara no 40 nichikan. Wait, so for a 40... Really? Okay, I wanna see this. Am I translating this right in my head? Because this seems long. It says 9.5 billion people will be traveling over the 40-day period. The 40-day period? Dang. I assume like not everybody gets like the whole 40 days off, but that's a fairly long like holiday period. Like you thought Hanukkah was long. Sheesh. Lunar New Year. Yeah, that means more than the number of people alive will be traveling in China. Yeah, because they have a weird definition of it. It's like going here and then going there and then going there. That's 3 instances of travel from one person, but they're counted towards the total of travel, right? They do something like that, if I recall correctly. And then we have our comment, 今までで一番多くなりそうです. So it seems that this is the most up till now. 去年、oh, okay. It's about 50-50. Do they both mean hometown, though? That Furusato and Kokyo? I think we have Kokyo in there. Because I recognize the hometown. Well, here, let's check. They both mean it? Okay. No, we have it as Furusato. And I'm going to put a slash on there. Now, I have this bolded because apparently this one's typically kana. Is Kokyo also typically kana? Or is it typically kanji? Kokyo. Probably kanji. I guess let's verify this. We have the power. Kokyo. Typically kanji. Okay. Okay, so we'll go here, and this bit, not bold. Honestly, I might put this here, and then put our slash there, then delete this. I think that'll look better. Tokyo, and then Furusato on there. I did not know that, so there we go. Yeah. Kokyo, typically kanji, Furusato, typically kana. Yeah, now we know. Thank you, Fenwick. Thank you. Where were we? 一番人気があったのは日本でした。Okay, so it used to be that last year that Japan was one of the more popular destinations for folks to travel. 今年は少なくなりそうです. It seems to be decreasing or lower this year. 中国の政府が日本に行かないように言っているためです. And it's because they're telling folks that they shouldn't travel to Japan, essentially, because the Japanese Prime Minister recognized Taiwan as a thing and not just China. Which it's been operating as a non-Chinese entity for a decent amount of time now. Obviously not like Chinese history long span of time, but a decent amount of time. That's a powder keg over there and a half. I do not want to get into that one. 中国のメディアは今年は東南アジアなどが人気で、日本は10番より下になると伝えています。Okay, so they're saying this is like saying, conveying, reporting, right? Yeah. They're reporting that it's now 10 places, 10th place, which is lower than before. Let me grab this and just verify this one, as this is our last little bit here. As me reports that Southeast Asia and others are part of this here, with Japan ranking below 10th place. Oh, okay, so it was lower than 10th place. Okay, so 日本は10番より下になる is it became lower than 10th place. Yeah, okay. Yori is than, lower than. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, we got some new stuff this set of articles, and that's always good to do. And we got some good reviews. So win-win all around. Awesome. Awesome. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. Maybe you got some new words yourself or some good review, or at the very least, maybe 35 minutes of entertainment. Either way, thank you so much for watching. We'll try to be back with another one of these tomorrow. Maybe a little bit harder stuff, because we'll probably hop into Shin-Chan, I assume. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Luck with your studies. I hope to see you again tomorrow for another daily Japanese study video. I'll see you then. Goodbye.